Welcome aboard, folks. I'm Admiral Bisque, and today I played some Tasmanian Tiger. I just move this mic over a little bit. Yeah, there we go. So, this video is gonna be kind of weird. Basically, I played Thai today. I finished the game today. Usually the way I do that, the main 12 p.m. series is that I record 7 episodes on a Tuesday. I think I've gone into this before on other episodes of other series, but 7 episodes on a Tuesday, and then I release them throughout the week because I can't do a video every day. But I like the idea of having 2 a day, so I just batch of episodes. Well, today with Thai, I was recording the last 4 episodes of the series, and then was gonna have 3 more episodes of whatever game I played next. I went in, I sat down, got my setup all put up, got my Elgato plugged in and everything, had the footage going, had myself ready to record, showered, nice and good to go. In a really good mood. The only thing I forgot about was to drink some water or something. So, I was a little scratchy throughout the, extra scratchy than I normally sound. But that wasn't a big issue. Wasn't that bad. And I checked my levels. My microphone was fine, so I wasn't going to have to fiddle with that in editing. I sounded perfectly loud enough. It was going to be good. So I sit down, I start recording, I'm playing the game, going through. For some reason, before I started before I actually hit record, my mic muted itself, and I didn't notice. So I recorded 4 episodes, up to the finale, up to and including the finale, of Tasmanian Tiger, and nothing that I said was picked up.
Good on you, mate. Keep that busy.
Now this would have been bad enough as it is, but here's the part where it really punches me in the gut. So I'm in the middle of the finale, and but by the way, all this clips that you're seeing, this is the footage that I had. I cut it up into anything that seemed important, and I'm gonna cut out stuff as I see fit. While if I decide I don't have anything else to say before the footage that I have runs out, well, I'm just gonna cut some stuff out of it. So I'm gonna try not to reference what's actually shown. I'm actually watching the footage right now. Right now it's got, Elle jumping across a platform to get treasure, and there's tentacles going at her. I guess I have to leave that, at least part of that in. But, I'm watching the footage as I talk for the sake of, I don't know, I gotta comment on the footage somehow, I guess, but... So basically, I get to the finale, and I'm doing this part that I will make sure is shown, where it's kind of like in Star Wars when they're flying through the inside of the Death Star. I think it was, it was 5, right? Maybe it was 6? I don't remember. I can't remember. I don't know. I'm not in the mood to be thinking enough right now, remembering. And I've only seen the original Star Wars. Actually, I think I've seen every episode of Star Wars, the movies, but only once, and it's been a while since I've last seen them. So, I don't remember entirely. But basically, I'm doing that part, and I finished it. I beat it. It took me forever. I'm only going to show, the clip where I actually do it, but I get through it all. Cool. Super happy. Finale. Ending. Credits roll and everything. Yeah, super happy. But while I was in the middle of... There's just something on my pop filter. I wanted to scratch that off. While I'm in the middle of doing that last run, I accidentally punched my mic, which I do from time to time. You guys have seen. But when I did that, I didn't think anything of it. I just kind of quickly adjusted and then got back to the game because I was in the middle of flying through the section, and it was weird and loopy, and I was having trouble. I finally finished. I finished that.
Yeah, what's that?
And I looked down for a quick second just to readjust my mic fully. And I noticed the blinking mute button. Now at first I'm thinking, okay, so when I punched the mic I hit the mute button. And right now I keep looking down on it to make sure it's staying on. But I figured I punched it and it hit the mute button. And I was like, oh shit. Alright, not the biggest deal in the world. Because it was just me saying the same thing over and over again of just, this level's kind of difficult. Oh wow, this part's hard. It's not hard because it's hard because of just like the twists and turns and the speed that I'm moving at. It's hard for my brain to process what's happening and I can't figure out where to turn. And I have to lightly tap because it's controller sensitive. And it was just basically me complaining this whole time about that. Not really complaining, but just being like, ah man, oof. Oh, jeez, wow. Oh, this is hard because of that. Wow. Ooh. Man, it's kind of complaining, but it sounds less complainy and whiny. And just, like, commenting on how it works. I don't know. That just feels like what it is to me. But, so, I unmuted the mic, started talking, did an outro, whatever. Cool. Good to go. Awesome. Great. And then I started recording, this game called Boo Bunny Plague. Future me, please remember to pop up on the screen a little image for that game. That's a game that I found on Steam that I don't remember how it was extremely cheap, and I got it on sale for like 90% off. So it ended up being like less than $1, I think. I think it was like 50 cents to get the whole game. I thought that game looked interesting, and upon playing it, I can't tell if it was the worst game I've ever played or the best game I've ever played. It was one of the two, and I'm not entirely sure. Imagine if instead of taking Wade Wilson and then doing all the stuff that made him into Deadpool, if they took Brack from the Brack Show and did the stuff that turned him into Deadpool, and then they took the mind out of this individual's body and put it into a robot, specifically Bonnie from Five Nights at Freddy's. There you go, Boo Bunny Plague. I don't understand what the hell's going on in that game. Nothing makes any goddamn sense. Nothing's really explained very well. You just kind of gotta roll with it. The gameplay is... But the whole concept of what's going on, for some reason, the aesthetics of everything was amusing me enough to keep with it. But... problem is, when recording that, I didn't realize it at the time, because the frame rate was fine for me when I was playing. I've recently started trying to use OBS instead of Fraps, because Fraps just gives me a lot of issues. I recorded the Left 4 Dead video that's already gone up recently. I recorded that with OBS, and I had a few complaints, but Blasphemous Jack, who was the guy... Jack that I was playing with in Left 4 Dead. I was talking to him, because he is also a fellow YouTuber, about when he records, because he was mentioning that he does a lot of like Valve games, like Left 4 Dead or Gary's Mod. And he was saying that, yeah, he's seen the footage be kind of weird, but give it a couple of days or something, and for some reason it'll clear itself up. So I just assumed that nothing was wrong. But for some reason when I recorded Boo Bunny Plague, the footage just... the audio was fine, but the game's footage itself would like... It was like I was lagging or something, like really bad lagging, if anybody's... if that really makes... If you've lagged as bad as it was going, you understand what I mean. Like, it would just like, it would chop, it would stop, pause for like a second or two, like a full second or two, start again for about a second or two, and then another full second or two of stop, and it was just like weird. I don't know, it was something that if I put up as a video, I would not be happy with it at all. Like, more so, I a lot of times criticize my videos a lot. Some people have said, oh, you do a good job, and thank you to all you guys who think that I'm doing a decent job. Thank you, it means a lot. I have a very hard time looking at anything I've ever done and saying, yeah, this was good. My buddy David and I did a video back in high school that he's really proud of, and I feel bad now because I had a copy of the video, but I deleted it because I just didn't... I would watch it and be like, no, this is just so bad. Not even like everyone in general. I would look at specifically like... because I was in charge of editing the video, and I would look at the parts where I was acting in the video, and I'd just be like, I don't like how this... Primarily it was the editing, the way it was edited together, and I don't know, just a lot of things about that video I just wasn't into. And I looked at all the parts that my buddies were in, and I was like, ah, they did great. They did exactly what we wanted to do. And then just everything that I had something to do with, I'd just look at it and be like, this is awful. I don't like this. So I deleted my copy. And the teacher had copies of all these videos on a hard drive, and I still keep in touch with this teacher. She was almost like a mother figure to me, and she keeps up with a lot of her students, her previous students that have graduated. So we asked her for a copy of the video because he really wanted it, and her hard drive had crashed and she lost all the footage on it. So there's no, I don't think there's any known copies of that video anywhere. And I feel bad because he wants a copy, he really liked it. But like I'm saying, like anything that I do, I'm just hypercritical of, and I've gotten rid of any like old work that I've ever done prior to this channel. Almost any. I think there might be some records of some stuff that I've done that I can technically pull up, and I might if anybody ever wants to see it, I guess. But the point of what I'm saying right now is thank you to everyone who thinks that I'm doing a decent job. Like, thanks. It really does mean a lot. I have a hard time, you know, admitting, well, not admitting is the word, seeing the good quality in anything that I do, I guess, would be the way to phrase it. Anyway,
I have to say,
where was I going with that? Right, so, the Boo Bunny Plague, it looked so bad that I was like, no one would ever want to, I couldn't watch it. I was sitting there looking at it like, no. Like, I have a hard time getting through some of my videos sometimes. Sometimes I watch a video of mine and I'm like, alright, that was actually kind of funny. I liked it. But sometimes I'll watch it and just have a hard time sitting through it because I'm just like, I'm not saying anything that particularly interests me.
Still much danger ahead.
But for the most part, the video comes out decent enough to where I'm like, yeah, this is worth putting up. This video just, it was like, no, you cannot watch. This is just awful. Not you cannot as in, I can't let you, it's just like, you can't as in like, you'll look at it and just, why the fuck is this a thing? But, so, I had to scrap all 3 of those episodes. Which meant that I need to record something else. So tomorrow I'm going to try and record something else. I'm going to be playing Ghostbusters, the video game next. My buddy David, he's giving me good things. He's a big Ghostbusters fan, and he'll be the first person to play a game based on something he likes. And if it's shit, just be like, this is fucking bad. This is terrible. So for him to be saying that it's a decent game, it must be somewhat good. So I'm going to check it out. I'm gonna play that as the next game, and he said he thinks that's a good idea, so I guess I'll do it. But I figured, you know, tomorrow I can record those. So then I started going to edit Ty. I load in all of the footage for the game, comes out fine. Load in all the footage for my camera, and there's no audio until the very end when I unmuted the mic, thinking that it was muted for that quick second. Which means the mic had been muted the whole time. So that feeling of, it's okay, I can make this work, just became a complete, there's nothing I can do about this. This is unusable. I don't know what to do. So I've been sitting around for about an hour or two, thinking and just trying to have an idea of what to do. I came to the conclusion that the best thing I can do, because I don't want to just say, no more Ty, series is done. But I couldn't really re-record what I did, because I don't know. I mean, I suppose I could, sort of, maybe, but
he has friends.
I don't know. I would have had to look into it, and in hindsight, maybe I should have. But this is what I'm going with. I like the idea of like having like serious things from time to time, where it's just me talking to you guys and letting you know this is what's going on with this is what's going on with that. I like the idea of doing that from time to time. And I feel like if I have the one big video of it right here, right now, it A, makes up for the fact that I don't have anything to put up, but also, I don't know, like, maybe I won't have to be so, like, maybe I'll be able to be funnier more in other places, because I won't be trying to talk about serious stuff. I don't know. But it is what it is, I guess, you know. I didn't want to just be like, whatever, fuck it, nothing then. So, I rolled around a couple of ideas. One of the ideas was doing what I'm doing, and then, filling in the 3 other episodes that I would have needed with Undertale until Boo Bunny Plague could go out. However, because Boo Bunny Plague, the footage was just so awful I couldn't use it, I decided I'm just going to tomorrow record Ghostbusters, and it'll be one Thai video and then 6 videos of Ghostbusters, and then next week I'll record more Ghostbusters. That's how we're gonna... It's a loud-ass noise. So yes, next week I'll record more Ghostbusters. Who are you gonna call? So that's how that's gonna go. Is I've decided that's what I'm gonna do. I did ask on Facebook. I didn't really get much of a response. Then again, I didn't give too much time. But it's one of those things where it's like I need to do something now while I have the time. So this is what I came up with. I thought this would be a decent idea. I know it's not really funny, but you know sometimes it's, you gotta just have a nice little serious real talk. This is real talk time. So that. I did want to address a couple of other things. Nothing major, but just while I'm here and I've got time to fill, you know, there's a couple of things I'd like to talk about that I might as well. For starters, I wanted to talk about Fallout. Let's go with that. Start with a strong topic, I guess. I did mention in one of these episodes, I mentioned that Fallout, I had a lot of things planned. I was really excited to record it. In fact, tomorrow, no, not tomorrow, Thursday of this week, I was going to record a bunch of Fallout. And I've been really waiting to record some more Fallout. I've been really excited for it. The only reason I wasn't doing it tomorrow was because tomorrow I was going to record episode 3 of Minecraft Story Mode, which, like I said in part 2, it came out and I had no way of knowing that part 2 would come out. So I'm a little behind on that. I wanted to do it as it came out, but it didn't work out right. So I want to record that tomorrow. Well, I wanted to. Now I can't. So I might put that on the back burner. I might put Fallout on the back burner. I'm not sure yet. Something is going to get recorded Thursday. And I'm going to record Ghostbusters tomorrow. And then those will go out when they go out. Sorry, I'm still really kind of upset. So what I wanted to say about Fallout was that I've been playing the episodes that have gone up already. I believe, as of currently, episode 6 was the last one to go out. Now, actually, if I can check a couple of things right now. What do I got? Okay, so this... Okay, so Saturday. This episode that you're seeing right now will be up by Saturday the 4th, I believe? I want to say? Not sure, I don't have a calendar in front of me. So I think this is going to be the December 4th video. So by then, I believe, episode 7 should be the last Fallout that has gone out by the time you see this. In which case, there's still going to be a part 8, and then that's all I have recorded as of current. By the time you see this, I might have more. Who knows? I want to try and keep them consistent, because I'm liking the Fallout series so far. I actually went back and watched a couple of the episodes, like the full episode, and I sat there for the full... I didn't think I would sit and watch through 15 minutes of myself, but I watched a whole 30-minute episode and was like, huh, I actually kind of like this. Part of what I really liked was the whole, I've never seen anything, this is all new. Whoa, wow, that's so amazing. Oh my god, this thing is so cool. Alright, something about that really, I don't know, it really jumped at me, and I was actually able to sit through the whole thing. Not even like listening to it and doing something else in the background. Like I actually sat and watched and was amused, which is good. I feel like if I can even entertain myself, then it should be entertaining for you guys. Because again, I'm really critical of my own stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys on some of that stuff. I have heard from a coworker of mine who said he was watching my series that he's really enjoying it so far. So that made me feel really good. But I wanted to, since it's been like, I think the game came out like 3 weeks ago or something. By now, 2 or 3 weeks, something like that. And I've been playing it a lot. Like, I think as of current, I have 119 hours logged into the
I'm
game.
gonna enjoy
I have
this.
not once gone to Diamond City. I want to keep that fresh when I do it. I want it to be new for the series. I haven't done any of the main story. I've been running around. I have 2 characters, both. One I think is almost level 40, one I think is around level 30. And then I've got another character around like level 10 or something. I've been dicking around with all those guys doing whatever the hell. Found a lot of cool things, like the atomic cats. That was a thing I found that was cool. I discovered the railroad. I've been doing everything that I've been doing, I've done without a guide. The only thing I used a guide for, not even a guide, like I looked up on the wiki. I looked up how to find the strength bobblehead because I was playing a melee character and I wanted to have full strength, but I wanted to be able to, you know, save points. So I put 9 in and then got the bobblehead for the extra 10. So I looked up where that was, and that was in the Mass Fusion building. So anybody who doesn't know where that is, climb the Mass Fusion building, you'll find it. It's on like a statue hanging over a thing. So you got to get to the top floor and then walk on top of it. It's cool. Nice little tip for you. But everything else, I've just been finding stuff and being, whoa, that's cool. Whoa, look at this. And so at this point, there's a lot of stuff that I've already done that won't be like that when we go to do it in the game. However, I found some things that when I found them, I'd just be like, no, I'm going to save this. This is so cool. I want this. So I would like find out about it, stop, I'd go do something else, and I made like a list. I've got a list lying around somewhere with all the stuff that I want to do. It's got things like the main story, there's this guy I found. The whole game takes place in Massachusetts, but I didn't realize when I was in Salem, Massachusetts, you know, where the Salem witch trials happened, there's a witchcraft museum there. And there's a quest called the Devil's Due that takes place there. All I found out is I went into the bulkhead. If anybody who's done the quest might know what I'm talking about. I went into the bulkhead in the museum, and some spooky stuff started happening. And I thought, this is too cool. I need to save this. So I didn't do it. I left the museum, and I'm going to do it on the series. It might not... I think when I come back to the series, it's going to immediately start up this story a little bit, because I want to at least go to Diamond City. So that I can open up a couple of avenues for my other playthroughs. But I'm going to go to Diamond City. I really want to do Vault 81 because I think we went there. I'm not sure. If we didn't, then even better. But I've been to Vault 81 before, and it, at first I thought there was nothing to do there. But then I found out what the secret experiment was. And there's a whole quest line you can do, and you can get a cool companion by doing this. So I want to do that at some point. I want to do the Witchcraft Museum. I want to do somewhere in Salem. There was this crazy guy standing on top of a church, like shooting at Mirelurks, and then he invited me down into his weird bunker, and he's talking to me about Mirelurks and stuff. And that sounds really interesting. And I figured, hey, I'm terrified of Mirelurks. And the episodes where I was really freaking out about Mirelurks, when I watched those back, I was like, wow, this is actually really funny. So I want to do that. It sounds like something really, really big, like maybe I'll find like some kind of Mirelurk King nest or something. I don't know. It sounds cool though, and I want to check it out. So I figured I'd save that. We'll do that at some point. What else did I have planned? I want to go to the railroad and show you guys that. It's really, even if apparently you can like there's like 4 main factions and you like kill off some of them. I'm assuming all but one, but I don't know. Apparently there's the 4 factions and you can like progress through the story, but you can't progress through all of each's story. I believe they're the Brotherhood of Steel, the Institute, the Minutemen, and the Railroad. You can start each of them, I believe, but you can't like finish them all, I don't think. So the Institute, I have not met. The Minutemen is the one we're going to be siding with the Minutemen on this playthrough, because I don't know. I don't know. I want to. That's just who I've decided I want to side with. The Brotherhood of Steel, I don't know if you want to check that out. I guess it's cool, but it doesn't seem super important. I don't know anything about the Institute, like I said. The Railroad, however, I recommend everybody on like any playthrough at least go to the Railroad and do a couple of quests for them, because you'll unlock the best. That was when I finally replaced the Vault suit. This isn't a Vault suit, but you get what I mean. I didn't replace the Vault suit until I went to the Railroad. They give you armor. It's basically just clothing with armor in it, and it's like better than the Vault suit can ever be. You can upgrade it further to the point where military fatigues can have 110 armor, 110 army energy resist. That is insane. Plus the 2 agi that you get. Holy fucking... That's so good. So I'm just saying, go to the railroad. It'll help you a lot. You also get the Deacon follower. He's cool. He's a cool guy. And yeah, so the quest that you specifically would have to do is you got to find the first DIA cache, and then Tinker Tom will let you buy cool clothes. Oh, wow, I'm actually coming up on the end of the... I haven't had to cut anything yet. I've been just talking straight. Wow, I didn't think I'd be able to do it. But I guess I ramble a lot, so... This is the Star Wars-y thing I was talking about. I better wrap this up, actually. I don't think I have much time left. I got, like, less than, like, 3 minutes, I think. So, yeah, I'm really excited about doing those things in Fallout. And a couple more, but I can't think of them off the top of my head. We will be siding with the Minutemen. I'm going to show you the railroad, though, and a couple of other places. I want to show you the Atom Cats that I found. They're really cool. Yeah, I've got a lot planned that I want to do that I found, and I thought it was really cool. And anyone who hasn't seen it is going to think it's really cool. At least I hope so. I don't know. I do also want to eventually bring back Pokemon Uncensored. I haven't been playing it only because between, like, Soma and the Fallout and Undertale, it's just, I've had too many videos stockpiled that I wanted them all to go out so that they wouldn't be stuck not going out. So I haven't recorded anything like Pokemon or any different series. Soma, I still need to finish. That's gonna happen. I've still got episodes to put up, but very soon I'm gonna record some more. Undertale, I've got a lot of Undertale episodes stockpiled still. So when those shorten down a little bit, I'm gonna put out more. I mean, I'm gonna make more. And that's something I've been really excited for because I wanted to play that game a lot, really badly. So yeah, Pokemon Uncensored will come back. I don't think New Vegas will unless you guys want it to, and then I'll bring it back. But just for now, Pokemon Uncensored is just getting pushed back until I finish some of what's on my plate right now, which would be, you know, Fallout, Soma, Undertale. But yeah, I think that's pretty much... I don't remember if I had anything major to talk about besides that. Fallout just kind of... Sometimes I start talking and then I forget a lot of stuff that I wanted to talk about. So, I'm sorry again that this is what you got. Unless you were entertained by this in some weird way. In which case, hey, awesome, cool. I'm glad I could, you know, help you out. I will be playing Tide 2, 3, and 4 eventually. Not yet. But yeah, cool. So, I guess I'm going to leave off here, because this is about the end of the footage. So if this made you smile, leave it a like, maybe a little comment. Thanks for watching, and as per the usual, everybody remember to stay golden. Bye-bye.